Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. What's good, man? Figure I just come chop it up with you for a minute. I ain't doing nothing, man. Out here, gotta make a little, run some errands, do some runarounds. Gotta go over here to this, gotta go by this fabric place. Gotta go get some stitching done. Gonna try to run into my brother today, man. My twin. I don't know, man. Just out riding. God is good, man. He woke me up early this morning, man. Like the creator is good, man. He woke me up early, and I just feel good, man. I don't have no reason. I don't have no reason to complain. I don't have no reason to be sad. I don't have no reason to be mad. I mean, man, I was online and I was looking at something, and I don't want to say it like this. I heard this person talking about some stuff, but the stuff this person was talking about is the stuff that I understand what the person was talking about. And it just, I don't want to say it feels good to know that I don't want to say it feels good to know that I'm not the only one going through certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Just to know that I ain't the only one going through certain situations. You know? Let me tell you something, man. This is where self-esteem comes in at. This is where knowing who you are comes in at. Because, listen, man, nobody's gonna ever listen to me. Nobody's ever going to give you exactly what you're worth. Third eye open, pay attention. Nobody is ever going to give you what you are worth. Remember that. Guess what? Nobody is ever going to straight up tell you who you really are. They might see something in you and they'll never tell you what they see in you. Just understand what they see in you is greatness. That's what they see in you. They see leadership qualities in you. They see genuineness in you. You know, somebody they might want to look up to. They see that, but guess what? They'll never come out and say that. That's why it's important for you to know your worth. It's important for you to know your worth. It's important for you to know who you are. And it's important for you to know what your purpose is. Now, I don't want you, it's a difference between knowing who you are and having a big ass head. It's two different things. Some people is fucking prideful, full of pride. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Boy, you ain't shit. Sit your ass down. There's a difference between that and knowing your worth. You understand? To know your worth, to know where you know what you bring to the table. You understand? Know what you bring to the table. Know who you are. And then you got to look at your situation. Remember now, life is a blueprint of certain things you've been through that you'll be able to look back and tell people, hey, I went through this, I went through that. And they should be able to look at your evolution. If that's the best way to say it. You have to evolve. Nigga, I can't see you. Look, boy, that look like my truck. You know what? That truck that just rolled by me, I sold that truck to that person. That feel good, don't it? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Whole point is this. That made me forget just what I was getting ready to tell you. Whole point is this: you have to have you should be able to look back at your life and see where you evolved and where you came from. Prime example. I just said this in my album. You can't be, come on, man. You can't be 20. You can't be, let's say it like this. You can't be 30 years old trying to live like you still in your 20s. And so on and so on. As you get older, you can't be living like you 10 years younger. Some people, oh yeah, I can't. Okay, man. If you want to be like that, then okay, cool. But don't miss the point. What I'm saying is, everybody has to have a level where they came from. Listen, man. I remember I started out, true story. I got out of jail on a murder charge. And I moved back home to Virginia where I was at. And I came home, I ain't have nothing, man. No, I take that back. When I came out of jail, I had a couple thousands in my pocket. You know what I mean? Because when I got locked up with a couple thousands in my pocket. So I had a couple thousands when I came out, but it wasn't enough to get to it. Unless I was gonna go buy a pack, and get me some work and get back on, and I didn't do that. So, make a long story short, I started out with a bicycle, a mountain bike, which somebody eventually stole. Yes, living in Virginia, Daytona Drive, that's South Plaza Trail. And I lived in a neighborhood called Plaza, one way in, one way out. The Wu-Tang used to sing about it in one of their songs. I think Raekwon and them said it in one of their songs. He said, peace to my barbershop niggas in the plaza. I stayed right in that same neighborhood. And the barbershop niggas in the plaza, he's talking about Capital Cuts. I lived in Daytona Drive, one way in, one way out. I'm an OG, bro. I ain't no little nigga. I ain't been. Come on, man. I'm almost getting close to be 50 years old, man. Thank God I ain't 50 yet. But with that being said, I came home out of prison on the murder charge. I had a little bit of money, and I didn't want all my money to be gone. I didn't want to get no work. I got a job. My first paycheck, I got a bike, a little mountain bike, a red mountain bike. And where I was staying, I was renting this 1-bedroom. I used to lock my bike up, on the fence with the little combination chain. Man, I know this dude, he was so nasty with it. Boy, he can go through that little combination chain. He lined up, man, he break that shit like it was nothing. But for a year, I drove that bike, man, working 2 jobs. 2 jobs, man, working 2 jobs. I was working with one job washing dishes. At another job I was working cooking. True story, man. I would ride the bike to one job, do that job, get off that job, and ride the bike over to the other job work. Come home late night, 2, 3 early in the morning. Get up and do it all again. That was my job, that was my routine. And I did that, and I stacked my money, man. Stack my money up. I went from having a bike to getting a car. Paid for, cash. That's a true story, man. And that's what I mean. Life has to be an evolution. You have to be able to show people where you came from. Like I said, man, I can show and tell, man. Like, bro, you don't know. I've been in some situations, brother. I remember, man. Like I said, people like, well, man, you chose to be homeless. I'm going to be honest with you. I really did. Because I'm not a person that like to ask anybody for any help. I don't. The reason I don't like to ask nobody for no help is because I don't like to owe nobody. Guess why I don't like to owe nobody? Because I don't like nobody to owe me. You owe me, pay me what you owe. You know? But when people don't, then it's like, you know, I look at somebody say, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. It made me look at you like you a liar, because that's what you are. When you tell somebody you're gonna do something, you don't do what you say you're gonna do, you a liar, man. Like, who can respect that? You a liar. If you a lie, you'll steal. You'll steal, boy, you'll do any damn thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna just be honest with you. But man, you have to evolve. You have to come from somewhere. So man, there was times in my life, boy, I was out here trying to get some work, to put some work on the streets. There was times I was out here trying to catch somebody slipping and stick them up. This nigga driving all on the back of my ass. But I'm telling y'all, man, I got this road rage. I got to get that under control. You see that thing sitting right there. And that's what I gotta remember. I gotta control myself. I can't let what somebody else do in a car make me feel some kind of way. And especially down this way, where we down here off of 95, people that's always going back and forth to Florida, Atlanta, South Carolina. Man, the most shootouts happen on I-95 South. Look it up. Story. That's where they go down there. Niggas be coming through here bullshit, coming from another state playing, and you never know, man. Or they might be coming from you never know what they bringing from another state. Everybody trying to get through here, so motherfuckers rushing on the road. And motherfuckers. Pow, pow, pow. So I don't know, man. I just gotta be patient with these people and how they drive. I just gotta keep that in. Yeah, man. I gotta run up here. Gotta run to the other spot. Gotta check my mail down this way. Always good to have more than one spot to rest your head at, man. Always have a different spot where you can move. It's good. How you learn it? I learned that from playing chess. Always gotta have a different spot to move to. Don't never let nobody trap you or let nobody think they know where you at all times. Never that. You might think you know. And even when I am there, like I said, everybody be reading, what is it? The 48 Laws of Power. Let me tell you about that book. I mean, I read the book. So this is what I'm explaining to you. Everybody who try to use that mess on me, how they move, how they act, I can tell when they using the 48 Laws of Power. That shit is so predictable. Niggas, that shit is corny to me. A person how you gonna use the 48 Laws of Power on somebody who practiced the art of war? Think about that. So, I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you some things. The 48 Laws of Power is good for a person who's a conniving person. Go read it. Read the 48 Laws of Power and tell me